Hi everyone, my name is Michael. Today we're going to talk about how expert investors tend to think about money. 20 years ago, I was being destroyed with taxes, especially with my investments. But then I was introduced to a phenomenal tax-free strategy that changed my life, that now has changed thousands of people's lives. And now I'm going to help you turn your massive losses to massive profits. Let's go. Money is an emotional topic, sometimes a difficult topic, and definitely an interesting topic. Money means so many things to so many people. You can't escape having some thoughts about it. But how do expert investors think about it? What do the people who have the most money think about it? And how does their thinking impact their investing decisions? In this video, we're going to take a look at 3 points of how expert investors think about money and what we can learn from them. Let's go. Point number 1. What all expert investors have in common is rules. Warren Buffett is widely considered to be the most successful investor in history. Not only is he one of the richest men in the world, but he also has had the financial ear of numerous presidents and world leaders. When Buffett talks, world markets move based on his words. For instance, Warren Buffett focuses on management quality and fundamentals before looking at stock prices. Dennis Gartman, another famous investor, began publishing the Gartman Letter in 1987. It is a daily commentary of global capital markets that is delivered to hedge funds, brokerage firms, mutual funds, and grain and trading firms around the world each morning. Gartman is also an accomplished trader and a frequent guest on financial networks. Why do I bring him up? He said, be patient with winning trades. Be enormously impatient with losing trades. Remember, it's quite possible to make large sums trading or investing if we are right only 30% of the time, as long as our losses are small and our profits are large. As Gartman points out, you don't have to be right a majority of the time. What is more important is to let a winning trade run and get out of a losing trade quickly. If you follow this rule, the money you make on the winning trades will far outpace the losing trades. Then we have Bill Gross. Gross is the founder of PIMCO. He managed the PIMCO Total Return Fund, one of the largest bond funds in the world, and was the firm's chief investment officer before leaving in 2014. He said a universal rule that most young investors know is diversification. Don't put all of your investment capital into one name. Diversification is a good rule of thumb, but it can also diminish your profits when one of your picks makes a big move while other names don't. Making money in the market is also about taking chances based on exhaustive research. Always keep some cash in your account for those opportunities that need a little more capital. And don't be afraid to act when you believe that your research is pointing to a real winner. Now, you may have never heard of Prince Alwi bin Talal, but he's well known in the investing world. An investor from Saudi Arabia, he founded the Kingdom Holding Company, later made a major bet on Citigroup, predecessor Citicorp, in the early 1990s, becoming the bank's largest shareholder. In addition to that, he also made investments in Twitter and Snap. His patience was tested during the Great Recession when many of his investments took a hit. He said, I'm a long timer. I'm not a seller. When others have sold, notably when Citi was under high pressure in the late 1990s, Prince Alwi bin Talal did what many of the best investors do to amass their riches. He held his investments. Investors that have strong convictions and have done the research are able to hold for long periods of time, riding out rocky market events. Another of the richest men in the world, Carlos Slim, owns hundreds of companies and has an employee base of more than 250,000. Slim notes that one of the greatest opportunities for investment is for addressing poverty in Mexico and Latin America. Successful investors don't look at what's happening now. Instead, by studying the momentum of a company or an entire economy and how it interacts with its competitors, they invest now for what will happen later. They are always forward thinking. If you're looking at now or trying to jump on the bandwagon of an investment that has already had short-term gains, you've probably missed the big move. Try to find the next big winner, but always anchor your portfolio with great companies that have a long track record of steady growth. There's a lot to learn from successful investors and their experiences. Each of these investors is known for being students of the market as well as leaders. As you begin to apply these rules and commit to following them, even if your mind says otherwise, you should do well in the market. So what do we learn from these expert investors? All expert investors have rules and a plan. They're patient, calm, let winners run, do research, have conviction, look ahead, able to tune out the noise, stay the course, and ask for knowledge. So how can we apply this information today? 1, what is actively getting the highest returns to date? Simple answer is cryptocurrency. But it's truly important to get knowledge from experts. For example, if you have invested in Bitcoin in 2010, when it was 0.008, you would be up over 2 million times your investment. Some people say it's too risky to invest in cryptocurrency. Does that mean that I'm saying to invest in Bitcoin? No, because Bitcoin has gotten high in price. So today it's important to get into cryptocurrency while it's low, lowering your risk and maximizing your profits. It's also important to find a tax-free strategy that includes buying and holding. This has been the most successful strategy to apply. Before I show you the third thing you need to know regarding how expert investors think about money and get massive profits and make sure it's going to work for you, click the subscribe and like button and leave your comment below and let me know if you're excited to learn how to invest tax-free. Point number 3, how do you get started? The first step is to make sure you're qualified. If you have a 401k, IRA, or other retirement accounts, and you are 59 and a half, you are qualified. If you are no longer working with the company that you started your 401k with, you are qualified. If you have an IRA, you are qualified. And finally, if you want to start an IRA and make yearly contributions, you're qualified. The second step is to connect with our highly recommended custodian that will self-direct your 401k, IRA, pension, or other retirement funds. In the third step, we will help you to set up your account with a registered US-based cryptocurrency that is typically under $1, allowing you to maximize your profits and lower your risk. Our VIP services will take out the guesswork and give you step-by-step assistance to ensure you get properly started within the crypto industry. 2 of my prior clients, Michael C., who invested over 100K, and Sarah R., over 500K, purchased our highly recommended cryptocurrency under $1. And within 6 months of rolling over their 401k and self-directing their IRA, they doubled their returns. This is just 2 of the thousands of people that I have helped do the same. Just this year alone, people have lost anywhere from 37K to 50K and beyond, depending on how much they had in their investment. I got a free gift for you. I have a cool free presentation that will instruct you on my phenomenal tax-free buy and hold cryptocurrency strategy webinar. I have rinsed and repeated this strategy over and over again. It has made me and others millions of dollars. I will show it to you and tell you exactly what it is. Go to theretirementyoudeserve.com. Also, our VIP service costs you nothing, which includes connecting you with our highly recommended custodian who has over $2 billion in client assets and over 16,000 accounts. We will also take you step by step through the purchase of cryptocurrency and setting up your account. We do not charge you fees for purchases of cryptocurrency, where most charge you at least 1%. Again, you get my phenomenal tax-free buy and hold strategy webinar, allowing you to make massive profits through your 401k. Go to theretirementyoudeserve.com by clicking the link in the description. Then click subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me which of the big investors mentioned has your favorite investing strategy. I'll see you there.